Motivation is one of those things that seems to ebb and flow with the times. What gets people pumped up and driven one year might not have the same effect the next, and 2026 is no exception. With all the ups and downs of the past few years, it's clear that motivation is more important than ever. We're living in a world that's more distracting than ever. Our attention is constantly being pulled in a million different directions, from social media notifications to news alerts and everything in between. And it's no wonder that so many people are struggling to stay motivated. We've all been there. You start the day with the best of intentions, but before you know it, hours have slipped by and you've barely made a dent in your to-do list. It's tough to stay focused when everything seems to be competing for your attention. And it's even tougher when you're feeling overwhelmed and uncertain about the future. So many people are facing challenges like anxiety, depression, and burnout, which can make it even harder to muster up the motivation to tackle everyday tasks. And let's be real. It's hard to stay motivated when it feels like the world is moving at 1,000,000 miles per hour and you're just trying to keep up. Add to that the fact that we're constantly comparing our lives to others on social media, and it's easy to feel like we're just not measuring up. We're bombarded with images of perfect bodies, perfect relationships, and perfect careers, and it's hard not to feel like we just can't keep up. But despite all these challenges, there are some key factors that are influencing motivation in 2026. Social media, for one, plays a huge role. We're more connected than ever before, and that can be both a blessing and a curse. On the one hand, social media gives us access to a vast array of resources, support networks, and inspiration. But on the other hand, it can also be a major distraction, making it harder to focus and stay motivated. Mental health awareness is another crucial factor. We're finally starting to talk openly about mental health, and that's helping to break down some of the stigmas that have held us back in the past. By acknowledging that it's okay to not be okay, we're creating a culture that encourages people to seek help and support when they need it. And that's having a major impact on motivation, as people feel more empowered to take control of their lives and pursue their goals. Community support is also vital. When we surround ourselves with people who believe in us and encourage us to reach our full potential, we're more likely to stay motivated and focused. And that's why so many people are turning to online communities, support groups, and networking events to connect with like-minded individuals and find motivation. The impact of these factors can be seen in so many inspiring stories. Take, for example, the story of a young woman who decided to start a community garden in her neighborhood. She was motivated by a desire to bring people together and create a sustainable source of fresh produce, and her project quickly gained momentum. As she worked tirelessly to bring her vision to life, she inspired countless others to join her. Together, they created something truly amazing, a thriving community garden that's not only providing fresh produce, but also a sense of connection and belonging. It's a powerful reminder that motivation can have a ripple effect, inspiring others and creating positive change in the world. The ripple effect of motivation can also be seen in the way it can transform lives. For this young woman, starting the community garden was a way to take control of her life and pursue her passions. And as she worked towards her goal, she discovered a sense of purpose and fulfillment that she never thought possible. Her story is just one example of how motivation can make a real difference in someone's life. The impact of motivation on a larger scale can also be seen in communities. When people come together around a shared goal or vision, incredible things can happen. The community garden is just one example. There are countless other stories of people coming together to create positive change, whether it's through volunteer work, activism, or simply supporting one another. So what can we take away from all this? Understanding what drives motivation in 2026 is crucial, because it's what will help us stay focused, driven, and fulfilled in a world that's constantly changing. By acknowledging the challenges we face and the factors that influence our motivation, we can take steps to cultivate a more motivated, inspired, and connected community. If you've been inspired by this video, I want to hear from you. Share your own experiences with motivation in the comments below. And don't forget to check out my related video on productivity tips for more practical advice on how to stay motivated and focused.